10 seconds, 5 seconds, start. We have also deployed deep analytics and artificial intelligence to identify tax evaders and fake billers and launched special drivers against them. The results speak for themselves. We have made record collections in the last few months. The GST Council has painstakingly thrashed out thorny issues. As chairperson of the council, I want to assure the House that we shall take every possible measure to smoothen the GST further and remove anomalies such as the inverted duty structure. Our custom duty policy should have the twin objective of promoting domestic manufacturing and helping India get onto global value chain and export better. The thrust now has to be on easy access to raw materials and exports of value added products. Towards this, last year we started overhauling the customs duty structure, eliminating 80 outdated exemptions. I also thank everyone who responded overwhelmingly to a crowdsourcing call for suggestions on this revamp. I now propose to review more than 400 old exemptions this year. We will conduct this through extensive consultations, and from 1st October 2021 we will put in place a revised customs duty structure free of distortions. I also propose that any new customs duty exemptions henceforth will have validity up to the 31st March following 2 years from the date of its issue. Domestic electronic manufacturing has grown rapidly. We are now exporting items like mobiles and chargers. For greater domestic value addition, we are withdrawing a few exemptions on part of chargers and subparts of mobiles. Further, some parts of mobiles will move from nil rate to a moderate 2.5%. Micro, small and medium enterprises and other users industries have been severely hit by a recent sharp rise in iron and steel prices. Therefore, we are reducing customs duty uniformly to 7.5% on semis, flat and long products of non-alloy, alloy and stainless steels. To provide relief to metal recyclers, mostly micro, small and medium enterprises, I am exempting duty on steel scrap for a period up to 31st March 2022. Further, I am also revoking anti-dumping duty and countervailing duty on certain steel products. Also, to provide relief to copper recyclers, I am reducing duty on copper scrap from 5% to 2.5%. The textile sector generates employment and contributes significantly to the economy. There is a need to rationalize duties on raw material input to man-made textiles. We are now bringing nylon chain on par with polyester and other man-made fibers. We are uniformly reducing the basic custom duty rates on caprolactam, nylon chips and nylon fiber and yarn to 5%. This will help the textile industry, micro, small and medium enterprises and export too. We have calibrated customs duty rates on chemicals to encourage domestic value addition and to remove inversions. Apart from other items, we are reducing customs duty to 2.5% to correct inversions. Gold and silver presently attract a basic customs duty of 12.5%. Since the duty was raised from 10% in July 2019, prices of precious metals have risen sharply. To bring it closer to previous levels, we are rationalizing custom duty on gold and silver. Solar energy has huge promise for India. To build up domestic capacity, we will notify a phased manufacturing plan for solar cells and solar panels. At present, to encourage domestic production, we are raising duty on solar inverters from 5% to 20% and on solar lanterns from 5% to 15%. There is immense potential in manufacturing heavy capital equipment domestically. We will comprehensively review the rate structure in due course. However, we are revising duty rates on certain items immediately. We propose to withdraw exemptions on tunnel boring machines. It will attract a customs duty of 7.5% and its part a duty of 2.5%. We are raising customs duty on certain auto parts to 15% to bring them on par with general rate on auto parts. We are proposing certain changes to benefit micro, small and medium enterprises. We are increasing duty from 10% to 15% on steel screws and plastic builder wars. On prawn feed, we increase it from 5% to 15%. We are rationalizing exemption on import of duty-free items as an incentive to exporters of garments, leather and handicrafts items. Almost all these items are made domestically by our micro, small and medium enterprises. We are withdrawing exemptions on imports of certain kind of leathers as they are domestically produced in good quantity and quality, mostly by micro, small and medium enterprises. We are also raising custom duty on finished synthetic gem stones to encourage their domestic processing. To benefit farmers, we are raising customs duty on cotton from nil to 10% and on raw silk and silk yarn from 10% to 15%. We are also withdrawing end use based concession on denatured ethanol alcohol. Currently, rates are being uniformly calibrated to 15% on items like maize, bran, rice bran, oil cake, and animal feed additives. There is an immediate need to improve agricultural infrastructure so that we produce more, while also conserving and processing agriculture output efficiently. This will ensure enhanced remuneration for our farmers. To earmark resources for this purpose, I propose an agriculture infrastructure and development seize on a small number of items. However, while applying this seize, we have taken care not to put additional burden on consumers on most items. For their judicious application, we propose certain changes in the provisions relating to anti-dumping duty and countervailing duty levies. The vision of this budget is to extend the goal of Atmanirbhar Bharat by increasing self-reliance and India's ability to become a global manufacturing hub across sectors.